after Jesus Christ created the earth, yes, it was Jesus that created the earth. In John 1, it is written that nothing here on earth or anywhere at all has ever been created apart from the Son of Man. Those who would like to disagree with the Bible, you are without excuse, because the invisible qualities of God are all over creation, evidencing an intelligent creator instead of the Big Bang Theory or whatever. But that's not what this message is about. It is written that when God created this earth, when Jesus Christ fashioned it, he said it's good. He said it's good. If God is good and he calls his creation good, it must mean that it was perfect. Every good and perfect gift is from above and from the Father of heavenly lights, and he gave us a perfect planet to live in. He then created animals, plant life, all that jazz on this perfect planet, and then made man out of the soil. He breathed into him, and then he became a living soul. The Lord then made woman out of man, and then they were told, the two of them, to be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and occupy it. Ever since then, the human race has been proliferating. Of course, we fell after Adam and Eve fell, but we've been proliferating. We've been growing in number. In other words, populations have been increasing. So the mission to be fruitful and multiply has indeed been fulfilled, and it continues yet to be fulfilled. But since God is here on earth, still God is lingering this growing concern that is called the planet for no other reason than to gather for himself a people for his own possession. When the number of human beings converting to Christ, to God, returning to their Maker, embracing propitiation, and therefore salvation, starts to decline, when it reduces, when there are no longer as many people turning to Christ as there used to be before, because of people experimenting with other gods, you must then understand on that day that there is no longer a need, do you understand, for God to continue this thing as a going concern. Because the thing about experimenting with entities, the thing about experimenting with all different kinds of other spiritualities, the thing about experimenting with witchcraft, Ouija boards, transcendental meditation, etc., I could go on, is that it muddies a good thing. It goes and grabs a good earth and makes it uninhabitable. It goes and grabs a good earth and makes it teeming at the folds with entities that were never supposed to live among us. It goes and grabs a planet that was supposed to be made for human beings to be joyful in it and teems it at the fold with such menacing dark forces that human beings can't help but become mentally ill in the presence of them, that human beings can't help but commit crimes against each other, fornicate against God, massacre the living daylights out of their own environment until it is no longer sustainable to maintain because it has lost its goodness. It's written in the book of Revelation that God is going to destroy those who destroyed a good thing, otherwise known as the earth. We are reaching the very end of the end.